Hello, hello, good evening. Hello, Zindifer. I have a cat in here today. It's in. As normal. Since I can't have Piper in here anymore because she will bite me. He's currently sitting in front of my keyboard having a bath. So I am kind of awkwardly maneuvering around him, but it's working. It's working. But anyway, hello! Today's, Tuesday, I think? Tuesday! And by the way, I said this last night, but I didn't update my stream calendar for this month, so I did that right after stream last night. I have done it. It is ready and complete. Oh, my basic hat's almost kaput. This is sad. Okay. I think I have everything. I have 49 dried meat on me. We're good. We are good. So I'm waiting for next season when all of my oats will come in at once. But I remembered, oh wait, it's the first of the season. And that means I need to go into town and check the bulletin board and see what things should be completed this month. And also I have this sick new iron battle axe that I found. So obviously, I'm gonna have to find something to try it out on. Hello, person standing by the side of the road. A vendor.
Hello there.
Don't have enough wares to show. Okay, you show me how to prices and very specific ones. No more less one kind of things. Okay, you want only one kind of thing. It doesn't seem like you're a vendor. Alright, I make money, not cents. Okie dokie, what do you need? 66 feathers, 7 bronze arrows, 3 oat rolls, or 12 cabbages. Okay.
So long.
Maybe we'll come back later. We'll come back later for that. I think I have enough feathers. I can bring her feathers, I think. Honestly, I don't really know how many I have because I haven't been making a lot of arrows because I've been finding them instead. But the bow is a fantastic weapon to use. The range is nice, especially since, you know, you're human, you're squishy. Can I jump on this? Oh shit, I can! This is very nice. Alright. I don't think I have anything in my inventory to sell. Oh wait, I do! I have, a few things.
I wonder when the new supplies
How is life
are going
treating
to
you?
come.
Tell me about the wooden figurines. Okay. Show me your wares. Can I sell you my pan flute? My silk shawl? Yes, I can.
Can I interest you in... Have a nice day.
Very cool. Alright, what's on the notice board? 5 logs, 2 planks, 11 sticks. Alright. 39 salt. A lot of salt. Hunt 5 crows. A lot of Dynasty reputation for that, though. Deliver 35 feathers. Bring a singular bucket. Yeah, I'll bring a bucket and, I'll try the crows. I haven't physically tried to hunt birds yet in this game. In all of my hours. I have not hunted a single bird. I should probably go up north to the swamps. I remember there were spots for it up north. Let's set a waypoint like right here. It's probably good enough. Do that, hunt 5 crows, and then my bow is 3. Sin, it's gonna be a long day, Mr. Man. He's loafed up. But I've been having a pretty good day. I slept like the dead. I went to bed at like 7 a.m. And then when I woke up, it was 5 p.m. and I was like, where am I? The sun's going down. What day is it? And then I just had some dinner. Deadly Nightshade. A lot of Deadly Nightshade in this area. Let me just... A lot of Deadly Nightshade. And then I also just did some dishes, so those are running while I stream. And then by the time I finish stream, I can put more in the dishwasher. Big brain moment. Oh. Why sent animal spot? That's not an animal spot I want. Alright. Crows. You were a crow. I remember seeing some on the road last night. I very faintly hear the cawing of birds. From this direction. There's deer over that way to my left. Oh, okay. I'll take that weapon. Sure. Yoink. Deer are easy to hunt. There's a spot over there? Because they're large and you can see them from a distance. Ah, clay spot. But everything else? Complicated. Thin boots. Sure. Oh. Some copper spears. I'll take those. Bronze knife. I like that. Alright, I don't really see anything else. Oh, container. Bronze arrow, a singular one. 3 for some salted meat. I'll take that. That appears to be everything. It's a good haul. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Animal spot. Hyacinth. Not great. Just gonna keep moving. Oh yeah, I see one in the distance right where my marker is. Oh, it's a big fella. He will squish me and enjoy it. Burns. Damn it. Oh, I missed. Oh, and I don't even get my arrow back. Where am I? I'm like right there. Okay, let's remove that. Let's put it like right here. Because that is where I saw the crows. I mean, this may have been a bad quest to accept, but there's a first time for everything. There we go. There's one new bird down. 8 feather, 2 meat. Okay. Definitely birds flying around. Are they eventually going to land, I wonder? Looks like it. Ooh, back in the road. Alright, that's 2 down. My stone knife broke, but that's okay, because I have that copper knife and a bronze knife that I just picked up. Oh? Okay. I feel bad about having to kill the crows. Unfortunately, that was my task, but I still feel bad about it. They're good birds. Seeing as they do eventually come back to the same spot, let me go back and check the other spot that I found them in the first time. And also, I want to check... Okay. Just want to check that. So if there's the chance of goodies, you know, I'm grabbing them. Alright, I hear him. Oh, I think I may have just scared him off. Okay. Alright. But they do come back. They do come back. That's a good sign. I see him flying around. And eventually they'll land again. I'll just have to give him some time. There we go. Shit. Oh, okay. Ah! What if I just stand still? It is so hard. I think it's gonna be a bit hard hunting completely black birds at night. Grab my arrows. I imagine they probably don't come out after dark anyway, because they're birds. Which means I probably need to start the long trek home now. I want to know if that dude is still in that broken down house. Oh, there's a few crows over here. Maybe I should have been over here the whole time. Will they eventually come back? I wonder. Is this where this is where they come back to roost at night, I wonder? It's like a central point for them. I know one landed over here. Oh, never mind. Are they on the other side of this wall? I think there's one right there. No, I think it's a stick. That right there. Alright. Okay. Can't see where the bird went. Uh-oh. Crow is under the water. Found it. I'm drinking the water as well. There we go. So this is where they come back to roost. Alright, got a new level in hunting. I can't see where the bird went. Did I knock it down? I don't want the birds to go to waste. I will give them to my villagers and feed my villagers, but I need to know where the fourth one went. I mean, I hunted him. I sure did. There we go. Under the water. Alright. New skill point in hunting. Thank goodness. Okay. Tracker. Oh, I'd like to be able to track animals in inspector mode. That would have been nice to have. Faster movement. Resources. Durability loss. That's nice. Trap limit by 1. Let's do another point in steady hand. That sounds like it would be nice. Very nice to have. And then the other one needed a 40 feathers. The other one needed a bucket. And I am not nearby any sort of bucket. I'd like to visit the... There's a... There we go, this house. Oh! There was a moose in there. That was alarming. Alright, that guy that I saw last night's gone. The dead body is still here. The guy who asked for a hammer. Oh, he left boots. Oh, and a bag. He himself is gone. Interesting. I still don't know who that man was. From what I've read online, no one else knows who he was either. Just shows up sometimes. But I guess that's life. Let's just run straight home. And I think I have enough to turn in specifically for those. Oh, hello. Different vendor.
Hello there.
What do you sell? Beetroots. Only beetroots? No, okay.
Want to see my wares?
Beetroot and beetroot seeds. Wait, didn't I have a quest line where I need to bring beetroots? 70 beetroots.
How do you do?
That sure did happen.
Only the best products here.
7.5 pieces. Oh. 50. I can afford all of them. Let's do 70 beetroot seeds for 500. I want to.
Price is so low you don't need to haggle.
Can I sell you my 10 meat? Perfect. It'll probably go bad by the time I get to it anyway. Basic shoes are +2, +8. Thin boots are some damage resistance. Let's sell those. And then there are some spears that we'll just go ahead and sell. I don't need so many. Let's stick with 2. 2 is fine. Schedule that I found.
See you soon.
If I can gather some more feathers from my house, I can run by that lady on the way back. And then when I run by that lady, if I can get her 66. I'm assuming she'll pay well for them. I don't know. I have never experienced a vendor before. This is all very new to me. But I have hope. I have hope.
People wonder
Oh,
where
you're
the
out and
Yankee
about
stop.
still.
Hello there.
Hi, I got some crows. Subcommittee's first come down for a while. It's money for trouble. Alright, it's peace and time.
Have a good day.
399 dollars. Very pleased. Very pleased. And then this one needed 35. I do want Dynasty reputation. Do that. Alright, feather rufflers. Yes, I already have that. Journal. It's also to Deer 1. Everything is going to Deer 1. Yes, my character is hungry. I will feed you soon. Hello?
How is life treating you?
I have some feathers.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Good night. Roused him from his sleep and be like, hello. I have feathers for you. Give me my money.
The more you work, the hungrier you get.
Okay, my character's hungry. Here you go. Some dried meat. Quite a bit of dried meat, actually. And then I guess I'll just have to see how many I have at home. Oh, I'm almost out of water already. This is a sad day for me. Smell bundle. Alright. So she said...
How do you do?
Right. Okay, 66 feathers, or 7 bronze arrows, or 3 oat rolls, or 12 cabbages. Let's see about feathers, maybe bronze arrows.
See you soon.
Because I know I've collected some arrows. Because I just find them out and about. But let's see how many I actually have. Okay, I'm good on feathers. I'm good on feathers. That's good to know. Arrows I think I have in my house. I need to check. Cabbage? I only have 3 cabbage. Just 3 cabbage. It's probably gonna be... It's probably gonna be feathers, but... Let's see here. I don't think I have any bronze arrows. None, actually. None. Impressive. Very impressive. Alright, that bronze... I have the 1 bronze arrow. I take that back. I have the 1. And then... You know, I'll keep the bronze knife on me. That's okay. Copper spear. It weighs too much for me to put down anyway. I can't put it in there. Feathers it is. She wanted 66. I can do that. Right. 66. I like to drop them off to her, come back, craft a bucket, and then go to bed. Or just come back, go to bed, craft a bucket. Because the moon will be going down soon. Which means it's nearly morning. Hello, vendor lady. Okay, I can sell you feathers.
See you soon.
100 coins! Alright. Cool. Yeah, it definitely is early morning. I will not be sleeping, so never mind. You know, for all the mechanics that this game has, of food and water, alongside health and stamina, I figured that there would probably be some sort of sleep mechanic. As far as I can tell, there's not. Okay, let's craft a bucket. Ta-da! Bucket! It is in my inventory, right? Like, I don't want to just start walking away without it. Okay, good. I do have a bucket. Let me drop off that bag. I don't need to be carrying a bag. There we go. Put that in there, and then I also have some fur. Leftover feathers, fur, sticks. The beetroot seeds I will stick in here. So I have 86 beetroot seeds now. I had more than 70, it's fine. Can't hurt me to have a little bit more than I need. And then I can take my time getting back to the village because they're not gonna be awake, I don't think. Or at least I highly doubt they'll be awake. Also, completely not related to this game at all, but you know how I've been playing Palia recently? And that's been a lot of fun. Very fun, I enjoy playing it. Not a fan of the microtransactions, but it's a free-to-play MMO cozy, so that makes sense. I created a character this month because I just started playing it, or this past month in October. And that was very fun and exciting, and I chose a pixie cut haircut because I was going for like a scrappier character. And I log in today, and they just had their newest patch update. They got rid of the Halloween stuff, and now it's like fall, autumnal stuff. And they got fucking rid of the hairstyle. It's not there anymore. I can't, they changed my hairstyle for me because the hairstyle was no longer a thing, because apparently, according to their Discord, which I'm not a part of, so this is all just from word of mouth.
How do you do?
Apparently they weren't supposed to add it in the past update, and so they just took it out.
Have a nice day.
They just took it out. And I think that's pretty wild. Really wild that I worked. I enjoyed that hairstyle. It was a cute hairstyle. It, you know, it made me feel like a Pixie Hollow fairy. I loved it. And I logged in and I was like, what's this buck-ass bob? I guess they gave me a bob hairstyle instead. So I had to go choose a new hairstyle, and I'm going with it as like my character's grown her hair out, because it was the only like short female hairstyle. And I like the way it looks. I like the kind of attitude it had, the sass. So I'm hoping they'll bring it back eventually, at the right time. And hopefully it won't be a microtransaction. And it won't be like part of some premium set or something that they want me to go and pay real money for. But anyway, so I'm just a little bit miffed. Logged in and I was like, what happened to my hair? Where'd my cute little hairstyle go? The country girls make do, and I am making do. I've decided as part of my character arc, she's growing her hair out a little bit. Fine. So anyway, if any of you also play Palia and chose the pixie cut, you will be disappointed when you log in next. I am so sorry. Join the club. Alright, so that took me like a day and a half, and I have completed everything I need for the next month. Goodness gracious. Him.
The village
Sure.
is slowly developing.
The village is slowly developing. I wonder if I should make, like,
The only time when you're Not sure if you're
Maybe I'll make
starting
some more wooden flower pots. Let's do okay, so decorations. Natural decorations. Let's do wooden flower pots. Everyone can get wooden flower pots. For aesthetic purposes. I think it's not quite pretty enough around town, and so they're a bit upset. So I would like to do some of that. Okay, I need to put my fucking arms away. I'm a little bit far away from the storehouse, so it's not counting as I have anything. But I have stuff. Alright, I'll put chicory on that one. And this one has henbane and St. John's wort. Let's just grab some stuff. Actually, you know what? You know what? Why don't I just grab stuff from in here? Let's just grab stuff from in here. Okay. Because I'm not really a fan of the look of St. John's wort, so let's see what else I have. Let's do some more chicory. Maybe some dandelion. Let's do some of that. Let's do chicory. I like how tall it is, and that'll be really good for the height of my house, because it sticks up off the floor quite a bit. Dandelion is pretty. There's a nice bright yellow to it. There we go. There we go. Get some decorations going. At least a little bit. My people aren't very happy. I wonder if there's something that I can do to fix that. Let me look it up. How to increase villager happiness. Medieval Dynasty. Better quality food. Okay, that could be a little bit harder. Decor. Like, okay, like rugs. Got it. Okay, but see, oh, what? Huh? Better living. Okay. Insulated, that's done. Having a larger family, they don't, it's just the two of them so far per house. Any type of food, the type makes no difference. Interesting. Decor apparently doesn't have a lot of influence. Okay. The stuff inside a house. The inside house decoration versus outside in the village. Interesting. Very interesting. So I don't have enough to be able to decorate, like, ceiling stuff. I don't have enough technology to do ceiling decor. I'm really excited for when that happens, though. Ooh, I'm really excited. Some reliefs down. And I believe also putting stuff down will also be good. Alright, So right now, I need to grab planks and logs from the storehouse and I guess just start giving people shit in their house. And go, ta-da! Let's do that and then that. Alright. I am over encumbered, but that is to be expected. So let's see here. Who lives here? Vaclav and Volislava. Got it. And they are currently at 14 and 12. Not really great. Not really great. Let's do... shelf. Maybe... a relief? Do I have enough technology for that? No. Darn. And a hanging rack. Oh shit, it is in fact going up. Okay. Alright. That... Yep. I don't have anything that I need for a curtain. So unfortunately we can't do anything about a curtain. Let's do a small wooden shelf. So everyone's getting shelves and stuff in their house. Fine, that's what it takes. And then that's what they're getting. Do wall, wooden shelf there, and then over here let's do a hanging rack. And then no one's living in this house yet. But it might be a good idea to just have it decorated anyway. Though I am actually, in fact, out of logs. So I guess we're not doing that. That was the perfect amount of logs. And so now everyone's happiness is going up. Yes, it went up a singular click. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Let me try something. Can I move? Build mode. Can I move? And put it indoors. No. Darn. Okay. And everything is already insulated. It sure is. Hey, alright. Alright, okay. We have a little gathering spot over here. That is all the decoration I can really do right now. There we go. I know I can decorate the outside. Color, pattern, windows, which I don't have unlocked yet. I can add a wooden shelf to the outside of this wall. Does that change anyone's happiness? It does! Oh, shit! Alright. Everyone's getting a little wooden shelf. Enjoy. Ooh, I wonder, can I stick that on here? No! Then what can I put on these shelves? What can I put on these shelves then? If not, are things can eventually go on this? I hope. I hope things are going to eventually go on those shelves. Otherwise, they're just going to be empty shelves. I will. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay. 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 All right. They're a little bit higher now. That's what I'm talking about. Vases with flowers. Maybe the clay vases? What if I do... Ooh, how do I make a clay vase? I also don't have enough technology for it. Never mind. Maybe the vases can go on there because they're thin enough. This is wishful thinking. Okay. All right. How are we doing on drying rack stuff? So at the hunting lodge, I have doing mostly dried meat. Mostly dried meat. Doing 6 a day. That's good. We're at 319 now. Honestly, they don't need to do any sort of meat. Because we have so much meat right now. Maybe like... Let's do 3%. And then the rest of it... "72% dried meat. A little bit more than 7%. 7 a day. Maybe that can work. And then I do have a house ready and set up for newcomers. So who do I need working? I already have extraction. I have hunting and I have farming. I don't have diplomacy or survival or production. What assignments do I need? To produce stuff? From in there, okay. So in winter, I have make fertilizer. Because it's fine. In summer, everything else is fine. Everything is good. Okay. Food, water, and wood a day. Food, water, and wood a day. My house goes through none because I am completely self-sufficient. Which is very nice. Very good of me. A kitchen, a smithy, a workshop. I have decent reputation now. Food versus demand, water versus demand, wood versus demand. I'm doing pretty good. Let's see if I can maybe invite some people to live with me in the village. And it's probably going to be a man and a woman. Just because having one of each means I can stick them in the same house. And I mean, my character is 19. I do need to start thinking about a family. But I mean, I'll get to it. We'll get there. No need to rush. Just grabbing shit. Just feel like it. Hello, do you want to talk to me? No. You say, fuck off. I've bought your feathers. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I love drinking lake water. Glad it doesn't give me any sort of stomach upset. That also makes it easier in the beginning. You don't have to worry about trying to get some sort of boiling apparatus up and going. I'll collect a bunch of straw. So I think I might try and build an herbalist hut next. I believe that's where you make the dyes as well. And I think decorating the outside of the houses would be good for me. And by me, I mean my villagers, but my villagers being happy is good for me. So, it's all a circle. It's all a circle. And also, I like the aesthetic of it. It's a nice aesthetic. Wish I could leave offerings, but I cannot. There is a child over there walking around. Good lord, it's mobile. That child does not look like it should be walking. Why did I go into town? I do not need to be going into town. Need to be going through town. Also, I want 100 straw. I have 95. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 103, 105, 106. Give me an even number. 110. That'll do. Alright. What are we working with?
Oh, it's you again.
Alright. Small talk. Tell me something about your skills. Good to understand, just give me the right tool. Okay. Does anything give you a hard time?
Travels are all very well, but I would love to finally put down roots.
Have a nice day.
Okay, use the inspection on him. Alright. Ladies. Oh, you're really good at fishing. I don't think I need someone with fishing or it's survival. Ooh,
How
you're
do you
good
do?
at that. Small talk. Tell me about your skills. She's 30, by the way. Okay, I didn't give you a hard time. Someone else. Okay, alright. I'd like to create... Hi, come join me.
You know you're supposed to feed us, right?
I know you're supposed to feed us. Okay, well... I'm working on it. Let's do houses. There's nobody in here. Let's add... this spot.
My
Here we go.
favorite times of the year are the parties between seasons. Good thing that only selected people are invited to those.
Alright, you know
How
what?
is life treating you?
You are good at being a craftsperson. Okay, didn't give you a hard time. This in the direction is bad. What's on your mind lately? He's 24. Alright, come join me at my village. You are also going there. Alright. They will both be there. Okay, so we have a 30-year-old and a 24-year-old. 24 and 22. And then 22 and 19, and then I am 19. I am basically the baby of my own fucking village. Pretty girl boss of me, if you ask. Zoom. But I had that house ready. I did have that house ready. And that's good. I like the feeling of that. And I'm trying to get pretty well-rounded villagers. Like, in terms of amount. And their skills. I don't have anyone for diplomacy yet. So, unfortunately, I will have to continue being the diplomatic person. Which, you know, isn't bad. That's fine. We can live with that. But it would be nice if I can find a villager who can do that. Also, I need to, I guess, start finding a dude to romance. But at the same time, I also can't be fucking bothered. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth until I figure it out. I don't feel like starting a family yet. I feel like I can wait a few years to start a family. Alright, log, log, log. Should probably start on making another house and then maybe the herbalist's hut, or seeing what other houses and workplaces I have available that I just haven't built yet. I think the fishing hut might be a thing. I'm just gonna keep going until I'm over encumbered. How many full trees can I keep in my backpack? No? Grabbing it. Alright. We are now just barely over encumbered. And that's a good problem to have. My house is right over here. And see, now I can track animals, and by track animals, I mean they show up when I'm in inspector mode, which would have been really helpful for those crows, by the way. Really helpful. I should probably start getting some livestock as well. I hope to expand the livestock outwards that way. And loop up with housing. Maybe even doing a few layers of housing if I need to, but I like to keep all of this inside space for crops. And have that set aside for crops. Feather. E-F. Log. Spruce bark. And then a bunch of straw. Woohoo! Oh, I am very pleased that I found so much straw. And now my character needs to eat something. I do appreciate that the salted meat physically makes your character thirsty. I really like that. It's very immersive that way. So, buildings. We do survival buildings. I can do a fishing hut. I can do a fishing hut. That could be pretty nice. An herbalist hut. Provide various potions and items gathered from foraging. Provide fish meat. Workbench and drying rack. And then hunting lodge. Farming, I still just have the farm shed. orchard, barn. Animal husbandry, I don't have enough technology. I'm only about halfway there. I do have enough for a hen house. Production, smithy, workshop, kitchen. I don't have enough technology for any of that. Food storage 1 and 2. Extraction is well, woodshed 1, excavation shed, which I already have. And then let's look at houses. So instead of simple and small, I can, instead of simple, small, we can just do regular simple. It takes a lot of resources though. A lot of resources. So if we end up doing a simple small stone house, probably put it right here next to mine. I guess I could potentially do it like this, so it's like a loop. Everyone's walking through like the loop main part of town. Have it going around in a circle. Let's do survival ones though. Sticks, logs, planks, straw, and I have enough for an herbalist hut. Let's do an herbalist hut. You know? Fuck it. Herbalist's hut. Where am I going to put it though? Where am I gonna put it? I can maybe put it on this side. Facing outwards. And have them get to work that way. Have like a street that comes up and wraps around, wraps through it like that. We can make that work. And I have everything I needed for it as well, which is fantastic. I knew grabbing all that straw was a good idea. This is the easiest build I've done yet. I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna start planning some roads. I think that'll help with the rest of this. Just enough energy, there we go. I was like, I have just enough energy to do all of that. Crafting healing, enhancement potions, other potions, poisoned ammo, dyes. Exactly. Of course I want to buy the dye schemes. And I don't have enough technology for green, orange, violet, black. I do have enough for decolorizer. I'll unlock decolorizer. But right now we just have the 3 primaries. Red, blue, yellow. And other potions, enhancement potions, potions of health, healing potions. You know, I'll unlock that scheme, sure. Poisoned ammo. I use stone arrows. But I mean, that's pretty great. Pretty great. And it looks really nice too. I did a good job lining that up. It's a little bit larger than this shack, so try to line this side up. Did a good job. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Alright. Okay. So. Roads. Roads. Gravel road. So we already have one here. Let's do a road. About to here. And then from here, let's just go right here and leave it at that. And this will be how things start to go. Maybe we put like a something in here, maybe like a something to make that little area cozy, not just kind of out there. I should probably cut these trees down, but honestly, I like the look of them. I like the look of them being up there. I'd like this to eventually, the trees will eventually grow back. And then it can be nice and wooded over here again. Because I got some houses over here, and I think we might eventually switch it up and start doing houses on the other side. I'm not sure. You know, I maybe could have put the herbalist hut over here. Would there have been room for that? Okay, you know what? There would not have been room for that. So I don't feel bad now. Okay. I like the look of the herbalist hut. I think it's a really nice look. I do need to go cut down some more trees though. So I'll leave these trees alone and go up the mountain more, up the hill. Because I should add some basic decorations to my new people. Because they're 8 and 8%, because they're not assigned to anything. If I assign him to production, kitchen, smithy, and workshop. Smithy. What can I assign? Copper bar, tin, bronze, iron. Maybe some copper. At the same time, I don't know. I don't know, maybe, okay, maybe we'll do copper bar, and then work intensity will be just really low. Do you want to keep them? Yes. And then work intensity. Let's change intensity. Let's 20%. You can just chill a bit. There's no worker yet, I know. Confirm that. Gonna add him. He doesn't have a hammer yet. I'm going to supply a hammer. Let me go ahead and supply a hammer while I can. See, I love seeing my shadow just hustling. Just hustling, schmoovin'. Okay, a hammer. I think I should have a decent hammer in my house, maybe? Maybe? Okay, never mind, I actually don't. Okay. Great. Love that. love that for me. I don't have enough sticks for a wooden hammer. Oh my god. Who am I? Oh, you know what? I just used all of them on that house. They're on the herbalist hut. I guess I can't be too mad. I did just use them all. And it made crafting that herbalist hut really, really nice. Hello, Kona! Hello, hello! Yoink. Yoink. Alright, I should have enough now. Let's do two hammers. And then we'll go ahead and stick those in the smithy. That way he can get back to work, or start work in the morning. Getting ideas for the shroud. I actually don't know. I haven't really been thinking about Enshrouded that much. I have one singular copper. Ew. That's not great. But first I'd have to see what they're adding, and then I can allow myself to get excited and start planning cool new builds in my head. I'm really hoping it doesn't mess up my save. I'm a bit worried about that, but I mean, since I built it in the starter area, I'm assuming it's probably gonna be fine. Probably all good. I have a little bit of copper ore. Barely any copper ore. What? Oh wait, I can have someone mine that, I think. Extraction. Excavation shed. I do have them doing copper ore and a bunch of limestone. We can chill with the limestone. We can chill with the limestone. Let's do 1.51 a day. There we go. That's good. We can vibe with that. So, got that. We've got that. Herbalist hut. This type of foraging. Oh, I can have them just go and forage shit. This is great. This is great. Mushrooms. I want them to be grabbing all of the mushrooms, because then I will be turning them into rot. They don't need to worry about crafting anything in particular. I like the look of, you know what, that's autumn. Autumn, focus on mushrooms. Spring, mushrooms. I guess summer can be flowers, and there's nothing to get in winter. Summer, let's get Deadly Nightshade, Plantain, Chicory. Dandelion we'll get in the spring. St. John's wort, Daisy. Oh, summer's berries. Fuck, I need you to be getting berries. Get Deadly Nightshade and berries. Honestly, don't even get Deadly Nightshade. Berries. Berries. Autumn's gonna be mushrooms. Okay, summer's gonna be berries and... Honestly, it's just gonna be berries. Summer's just gonna be berries. So that's good. That's good. This is good. This vibes. I wish I could do this faster. Okay, I can just hit D. Do you remember where you left off in Enshrouded? Yes. Though not off the top of my head. Because I still have my sticky note from Enshrouded. And it was exploring the Kindle Wastes, Make house for Robert and Kaori. Find Kaori. Emily Frey's Tavern, maybe. Make more arrows for the Hollow Halls. Hate that place. That's what I got. That's what I got on my sticky note. This is the most written on sticky note I've done. I have one singular sticky note for the entirety of my Enshrouded playthrough. And it's double-sided and everything's like scribbled on top of and like circled and starred, and I actually got out my highlighter so I could highlight specific things. And now I'm on the back of it. So it's in like, I'm in like the Kindle Wastes areas. That's what I'm working on. Anything else? Yeah. And expanding the village. Let's split this. It's like 80. Okay, 80 divided by 4. Let's do 20% on all of it. Okay, that. And then working harder in the summer to get berries. And then mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mushrooms. And we do 90. Oh, 6 doesn't want to go into anything. Oh, I'm stuck in the last boss. It's impossible by yourself. Great. Fantastic. Great. Love that that's something they threw in there. Because I get it's supposed to be like a mostly collaborative game, and that is really cool. However, I enjoy playing it by myself, so I need to be able to still beat things by myself. Takes the fun out of it otherwise. That sucks though, I'm sorry you're stuck on it. Ooh, I can do 15%. Okay. Piper's getting her mousy. Piper's getting her mousy. And she is such a good mousy getter. She's the best in the whole house. Okay, no assignments. Mushroom. That. You know what? St. John's wort. I'll add 2 more. Stick that at 88. Oh, I do want more mushrooms than any of that, though. Let's do mostly mushrooms. Alright, 36. Want to be together, mayhaps you have trouble too? I'll be honest, I don't know if I'll ever get to the final boss. Maybe if I end up getting to it, but I think I'm just gonna keep on just doing single player. And just hope for the best. I'm honest. I appreciate you asking though. And like, that is subject to change, but as of right now, I'm gonna try and girl boss my way through it. Conditions, 89%. What do you mean 89%? Hold on, do I need to repair something? It's all still green. Okay, it is. Okay, it's still green, so it's still fine. I have nothing to repair it with, though. So I guess we'll vibe.
I don't want to be lonely anymore.
It's probably fine.
Oh, it's you again.
Okay. Affection is 5%. I'll try to romance him. Can I ask you something? What do you do in your spare time? I go to the forest and jump on toadstools. I find it strangely amusing. Very cool.
Have a good day. How is
Hello.
life treating you?
Pepin. All right, he is married.
See you soon.
So they did have the marriage ceremony, and it just wasn't something that I was invited to. Whack. It was a really, really good hyperfixation. It's gonna be a little while until I get back into it in general, because of how intense the hyperfixation was. But I imagine when it comes back, it'll come back with a vengeance. Okay, and I guess the only other dude is already asleep. I don't feel like waking him up to just try and romance him. What do I need for... It's extraction? It was extraction. Okay, herbalist hut. I will be assigning her. And then, what kind of thing do you need? Oh, you don't need something. Oh, very nice. Oh, we're gonna be getting a lot of those per day. Oh. 126 per day. We're turning down the intensity. I don't need that many berries a day. Let's set it like... I don't need that many either. Let's do like 44.9 a day. Sure. And then I want a bunch of these a day. Yes, that's good actually. This, I don't need 33 St. John's wort a day. Absolutely not. We can do like 7 a day. That's fine. 7 is fine. And then I guess whatever we gather, let's do a bunch of moral mushrooms. Let's do 30 a day. And then whatever we gather, I think the winter time will be maybe crafting things. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's leave it at that. Production? What are we? No tool. I gave you a tool. You needed a hammer. There's... Huh? And there's 2. 2 hammer. I guess we'll find out when he goes to work tomorrow, but we should be good. Alright. Alright, we're good. We're good. Thank goodness. Dynasty reputation 1,433. I'm vibing, I'm doing my thing. He's sitting out here in the dark. Do I have any torches I can put up? That might be helpful. Lighting. Everything requires linen. Never mind, I don't have the technology for a lantern. Alright, at what point do I get good stuff? When do I get the sewing hut? 77 out of 100. Okay. Okay. This is fine. Everything I need linen for. Okay. Well, to get linen, has the spinning wheel, the loom, and the tailoring table inside. It's the sewing hut. And then stuff in the smithy. Like, training dummy requires linen, but you don't get the linen until the next level. I'll lose my marbles. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Maybe I just need to cook more. Maybe that's my main thing, is I need to be cooking more. Either way. Oh, I should probably drink some water. Let me drink straight out of this river that runs by my house. You know, I'm glad that flooding isn't a thing. Because if it did, we would be having a problem. Every year. Every year. Sleep. I don't know the game, by the way. Oh, you mean this one? This is Medieval Dynasty. It is... Well, I mean, I'm sure you can probably infer that. Because Twitch tells you. But, you're building your own dynasty in medieval Poland. And so you're recruiting people and building up your town and growing into your own city and fulfilling requests and stuff, and eventually you can start romancing guys, or because you have to have a kid, because then once your player character gets too old, then you play as the kid, and then the kid grows up and that's you, and then you romance someone, and then when that character gets old you play as your child, and then you just keep going. That's why it's called Medieval Dynasty, because you just keep living throughout the dynasty, which is very interesting. I have never gotten to play as my kid. I have not gotten that far yet. The farthest I've got was my character was pregnant. And that was that. And that's as far as I got on that playthrough. And now I'm waiting for all of these oats to come in so I can drop off 70 oat grain to the king's man. Okay, I think everyone should be heading off to work soon. I should probably make some more sitting spots, because there are 6 of you now. Oops. You know what? Sure, log stool. We'll swap that up instead of... Oh, it's like an eye... Oh, I hate this. There we go. Okay, you're facing away from me now. Very good. We'll do 3.
Where are all the good men gone?
So we'll stick one there. And...
Sometimes I've got a feeling the whole world freezes for a moment, as if somebody paused it.
Don't break the 4th wall. Quit doing that. Quit doing that. That, and then we're going to... Oh, we're going to go into moving mode. Let's move. Shmoop. That. Alright. So I was like, oh, if we have 6 of them, we can just do like... that. That. Let's do like...
Have you
Look at
ever
this.
done any quest for the king?
Have I done any quests for the king yet? Well, that's what I'm working on, so... I do like when they talk to me. I think it's pretty fun. Right, seats, chairs. Let's do another log stool. Make sure that's facing away from me. Yes. It's like an optical illusion. It's hard to tell sometimes. Let's put that there. And then back to moving. Smack that. Let's do like a this. There we go. Now we've got 6 spots they can sit in this oval here after work. That looks genuinely awful. I'm so sorry. Maybe it'd be better if we made this spot like a revelry spot. A little spot where they can hang out. But I mean, being in town would be pretty nice. We can stick them in like the middle. I'm trying to leave all this area open for future crops, but... You know, it doesn't hurt to just I can move things now. I used to be I could not move things, and that was not allowed. And that was spooky. So whatever I placed down, I had to be real sure about it. Let's put one like. Make sure I'm facing okay. Make sure I spin in the right way. If you can see through the thighs, then you're doing it right. Let's do that, and then let's do a log stool on this side. Just boop. I really need to cut down some more trees. Alright, that's... Alright, that's not terrible. But, you know, it's better. It's better than it was. Alright, I was looking at emotes and the exact same cat side not long ago. Whoa! Nice! Black one and dilute tortoiseshell. Yeah, they're great. That's Nori and Sushi. And I also have a Piper and Zin. And Zin's currently curled up next to me in a ball.
I would have a couple
Sleeping.
of suggestions for improving life in our settlement.
It's funny because they say, like, I would have some suggestions for improving life in our settlement, and then when you talk to them, they don't.
How are you?
Like, heard anything interesting? No. Small talk. What's on your mind lately? Circle of life. Okay. How's your day going? It's a halfway point. Okay.
See you soon.
And Pepin is married. He is married. So they will eventually have a child. That's how that works. Okay. Alright. Okay. Everyone's gone to work, so everyone seems to be doing well. Sound of the blacksmith is pretty soothing, actually. It's impressive. My last salted meat. Some more dried meat. A little sip of water from the well. And there's nothing in particular to really do at this very moment. Like, very moment. But I would like to eventually put down another housing spot. To do that, though, I think I'm gonna have to dig up this tree stump. Which is unfortunate. Because the trees will eventually grow back. It takes like 2 years in-game. I think we can put another house down. Or at least build the plot for it. Okay, buildings, houses. It is probably best if we do a stone house. Just because they like the stone houses more. Ooh, too close to water. I can make that house pretty close to mine. Okay, doing a house like that. Very close to water, actually. I don't think I can move it yet, unfortunately. Can I move? No. No, I cannot. Let's destroy the house foundation. And then build a new house. Not extraction. Housing. Small stone house. I want it to be turned a little bit. Okay, that lines up a little bit better on the coastline. I like that. I do like that. That's pretty good. Okay. Yep. I don't have any of the logs that I'm going to need for that. I'm going to need 8. That'll be a long time getting stuff. I'm gonna go walk up this hill. There should be some pine trees. These birch trees only yield 2 logs, but the pine trees yield 3, and then the oak trees yield 4. But I don't live near any oak trees, unfortunately. So that is one of the downsides of the spot that I chose. But I also need to make sure the trees don't follow me, because that will hurt. Alright, 1 log, 2 log, 3. Can I build a castle in this? I don't think so. You can build larger houses. I know that for a fact. There is a bear that lives down there in that valley, so I don't want to get too close. He will beat my ass. I think the largest you can get is just stone house. It's just housing wise. Or if I am able to build a castle, I haven't gotten far enough to find out. I know I can eventually, there is a cart service, like in Skyrim, that you pay them some gold and they'll take you to the main cities. And I know once I get large enough and I have enough renown by completing quests and stuff like that, I can put my town on the map and get it recognized as a real town, and the king will recognize it. So I don't know if maybe getting more renown will change that? I don't know. I'm over encumbered and I'm dirty. It's a rough day. Is this early access? I don't think this is considered early access. Don't think it is 2.4.2.0. But they did come out with their roadmap back in September, I think. Let me see if I can pull it up. Library, Medieval Dynasty, game info, official website. I'm pulling it up on my phone. Oh, that is all in Polish. Translate, please. It's a completely Polish team, which is why this is set in medieval Poland. I think that's really cool. Let's see here. Do they have news? It's not what I needed. Apparently there are 25 plus different buildings of different levels, from simple thatched cottages to stone mansions. Which is news to me. I have not gotten that far. I imagine that's something that takes more renown, which makes more sense. If I go to their page... Completed news. Should have been in September. A roadmap update. This year, year. The Labor of Love update and Exquisite Pack DLC will arrive, and I believe those have already arrived. In the future, just kind of improvements to the game. So sometime this year in Q4, the Labor of Love and the Exquisite Pack will drop. And they haven't said anything about that and what that means. But the Labor of Love has a photo of a mother cradling her child, so I think there's going to be some sort of being able to interact with your children. Because I don't think there was a way to interact with your kids beforehand. You just pop them out and there they go. Which is pretty funny if you think about it. Yeah, that has not launched yet. But that that was the roadmap. That was the roadmap. It is such a pretty game, and you can tell they really worked hard on like the graphics. And the fact that I also have a shadow that changes with whatever I'm holding and whatever I'm wearing. Like a lot of time and effort went into this and making sure that like things were blowing in the breeze and the water has ripples. It's a good game. It's a good game. I like pretty games as well. So it has to also be a game that's graphically pretty. But to answer your question, no, I don't think this is early access. At all. And I believe they're also potentially working on another game. I believe they said that in their latest dev update that was on YouTube. I think the hard part was this was built in the old version of Unreal Engine. So they're having to like relearn the new engine and create when working with their new game. Do you have all the things you need? Hold on. Do you have everything that you need for excavation shed? You don't have a shovel, but I don't think you need a shovel for copper ore and limestone. So you need a pickaxe, and currently it's a 24 durability pickaxe. It's not terrible. It's not great. Yeah, and the simple smell house that I'm working on. Okay, alright. My hammer. Needs 8 logs for the base. We can work with that. This can be like a side project. A little project to do on the sidelines. Because I will need to eventually find a man and romance him and have kids. But there's a big but there. I don't really feel like being a mom yet. I think I can wait like at least another year. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have no need of being a mother yet. I don't know why I'm trying to put feathers in the food bin. Apple, St. John's wort, thistle. Okay. Do I have anything that's about to go bad? Not really, but I do have some cabbage that's a little unhappy. I'm going to put that in the compost bin. Because those at the turn of the season are going to completely turn into rot, and then I can use 10 rot to make 1 singular fertilizer. And I have to have fertilizer on my fields. The game does not let me plant stuff without fertilizer. I'm out of water IRL. This is the saddest day of my whole life. Like they sometimes just wade through the water and it's like bye bye. She's great. She's doing great. She's fine. She's fine. There's also a bear across that as well. The river winds around. And there is a bear on the other side. So I think maybe I should stick away from that. And there are boars over here in the woods. There are boars. And they come in packs of 3s. And there's one right there. There we go. Oh, I got my arrows back too. They give 21 meat. That's a lot of meat. Can I see? Oh, I can see them. Oh, and they show up as green if they're passive or red if they're not. That's so cool. That is so cool. Ow. Oh, you made me miss that one. We shoot it at point blank. That's what we do here. Alright, I don't want to be too close to the third one. If they kill me, which they do a lot, I will just respawn in my house across the water. And I'll just pick up what I was doing. Here's my arrow that I missed. Take that. Honestly, if I can just stay out of the way of that boar. Oh, and this is a medium. That's a lynx. 2 of them. I don't want to deal with them. They don't want to deal with me. I'm going to swap to my iron battle axe that I found in a chest. Like, see, there's a deer over there. Oh, they're too far away. Never mind. Huh? Who needs something? I just left. The smithy. Oh, the smithy's out of resources. Uh-oh. Haha. Oh, whoopsie. Alright, take copper bar off. Honestly, I have nothing for him to make. I have nothing for him to make, so I may just have to put him out of a job. You know what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's do a copper bar. Fine. Let's do copper bar. Intensity. 2.4%. Let's see if that helps any. Can I have you? There should be extraction, the excavation shed. Should be digging up a decent amount of copper. Okay, 1.5 a day. Never mind. 1.5 copper ore just seems like not a lot. If I'm being completely honest here. Okay. 2.1 copper a day. Let's see if they can get those copper ores. Okay. But like there's deer up here, and if I use that, they show up as green. They do. They show up as green. I like it. That was a perfect use of a skill point. And where there's mountains, there's bobcats. So I do need to... Oh. There's boars up ahead. Oh, discovered animal spot. Hawk. Yeah. That sure was a hawk. I'll admit I am mostly looking for... Ooh. Land deposit. I'm trying to find the oak trees. Oh, there's wolves over there. Oh, they're coming to get me. That's fight music. Discovered animal spot. Lynx. Very cool. Okay, the boss music has stopped. I'm no longer being chased. Thank goodness. Wolves are hard to fight against because they bite you and then also start dragging you away. Which is kind of terrifying, but also pretty cool of them. Like, if you think about it. Oh, rabbit spot. Oh, wolf spot. Great. Oh yeah, there's a wolf up there. Shit. Oh, there's oak trees in the distance. This is what I want. This is what I want. I don't even know where I am right now. I'll have to check the map eventually. Is this a tree I can... Oh, okay, so it's not oak, that's maple. My bad. Can I cut down a maple tree? Oh, it's... wrong fucking... There we go, my bronze axe. That actually caused my game to stutter for a second. If I remember correctly, it should give me 4 logs. 1, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here. You're carrying too much. Yeah. I'm carrying a bunch of logs. It is to be expected. Now, all I really need to do to, like, quote-unquote fast travel home is throw myself off of this cliff and I'll get home real quick. However, I don't know, that would kind of be like cheating, wouldn't it? Oh, I know where I am. There's a mine over here. There's one like right over here. I'm right around here. Fun fact, my first ever settlement was right over there. So I got really familiar with this area. And there should be clay deposit over and up that way. And there's also... Yeah, there's wolves behind there. Okay, yeah. Wait. No. Okay, so... a little bit north. My very, very first settlement was, close by here. Yep. See what I mean? Clay. Yep. Discovered a wolf spot. There are wolves nearby. Alright, there sure were wolves nearby, weren't there? I once got mauled to death by a wolf by trying to dig up some of these clay pits. It was a very, informative experience. Let me just keep my iron battle axe out. For my safety. And then there's some deer over there. And then over that ridge should be... Yeah, should be Ostoya. I'm going the exact opposite way of my house. I'm to walk all the way home. I don't know why I have my weapon out. Honestly, if something killed me, it would be helpful. I'd get home faster. I remember this spot up here, right on the edge of the hill, as being a really good spot for foraging mushrooms. There were always a bunch. Animal spot, wolf. Got it. And I did in fact hear a distant howl, so... Yeah, there are wolves nearby. I thought I saw something though. Shit. Oh shit! There is stuff! Oh, but there's also wolves. It's fine. Just see. It's fine. They can kill me. Yep. I gathered my empty supplies. And then, fast travel. I'm out of water. And now I'm home. Ta-da! Little life hack. Don't want to walk home? Antagonize a wolf. I will need to insulate these houses. Or just this house. Everything else has been insulated already. It requires limestone. But honestly, I'm way ahead of schedule at this point. So I got time to get the limestone that I'll need. Alright, I'm missing all the logs that I would need. That's okay. I really want to get some lights up, but I can't do that until I have unlocked the sewing hut. Leather. Oh, I have some seedlings now. I like that. I like that a lot. Didn't I need dried meat for something? Yeah, this one. Dried fish meat. Well, there's 42 more meat. Very good at it. At gathering meat. And meat items. Okay, my extra fishing spears. Should probably just throw them in here, honestly. I don't have room for them otherwise. Fishing spears, and then my extra boots.
I don't get why some people don't like the smell of fish.
Oh, so they are all hanging out now. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel very good. Let's grab that, those 2 tin bars, put those back in storage. I'm a wee bit tired. Those can go in there. And then I want to know if there's any food recipes that have changed. So porridge will require oat grain, and I'm growing a bunch of oats. So hopefully when I need it for that thing, it'll be fine. Taj. Pottage. Mushroom soup. Soup. More soup. There's beetroots. What I really want is to do like a fruit tart and use up all the berries that I'm gonna gather, but that's fine. We don't need that. And then they want wheat bread, I think, which I don't have enough technology for. I'll have to go buy it. Yeah, 1 wheat bread. I'll have to buy it from a vendor, because I am nowhere near enough technology for that. Do some of that, and then let's do a little bit of cooking. Since I'm already here, I have some flour, that's good, and some wooden bowls. What, gonna make some flatbread? I can make flatbread. Let's do 20 flatbread. It's gonna take 2 real life minutes for 20 flatbread. Well, we get to hang out. I'm gonna pet Zin. I'm gonna pet a boy. Hello, Mr. Man. You're a baby. He's a baby. He's so cozy. I'm gonna have to refill all of their water buckets after this so they have water. Also, so y'all know how, or I may have mentioned this once, twice, 27 times, that Halloween's my favorite holiday because I love dressing up. Like, ever since I was a kid, like, dress up was my favorite thing. Besides running around in the woods, making fake meals and building little huts in the woods. Loved hanging out in the woods. The amount of ticks I got, outrageous. I got very good at finding them though, so, you know, who really wins? But I got sidetracked. So Halloween's my favorite holiday. I love dressing up. Tell me why it is November 5th and I already have Christmas songs stuck in my head. I haven't even listened to any. I don't want to start celebrating and getting in like the festive mood until after Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving like somewhat holds that line, that barrier. But why? Why is it something that is already in my head? I want it out of my head. Flatbread's done. Ta-da! Flatbread! Very cool. And then I need all of the leftover buckets. Are they in my inventory now? No. Where are they? They're all in there. go refill all these with water. After you fill them at the well. And then lug them back up the hill. Craft. Bucket of water. All of them. Let that go for like 7 seconds. And drop those off. I was really hoping that cooking would help my technology points level. Because I'm at 87 out of 100. Okay, so the 20 flatbread I made just raised it from 77 to 87. Because I want the sewing hut. I want the fucking sewing hut so bad. Does building technology. Ooh, so I can eventually get house. Yeah, we knew that. Oh, and then I'll finally get the flower Emily. Very cool. That is in fact what I want. I get wooden shutters, the next resource storage. Which is good. These are things that I like. You know what? No. I don't feel like buying 500. Using 500 to buy a table schematic. We'll hold off on that. Can I move this? I don't want the dev code right there. I'd like to maybe put it either back behind or maybe like upwards a bit. Honestly, right here isn't bad. Okay, I take that back. That is pretty bad. I don't like that. I'm gonna put it like right there. That's not bad. That's pretty nice. Okay. I must plop myself in bed. I'm thirsty and I'm out of water, so Monster Energy it is.
Maybe I should just leave it all and become a bandit.
Crazy how that happens. Alright, it's raining. Okay. Mood is stable. Very stable. We literally built our house on a beach. And I'm glad they're somehow fine, even though we built them on a beach. They're like, yeah, we're good. So, keep an eye on the situation in the oxbow. We're waiting on that. Spring chicken. I need thick gloves and a stone pickaxe. I don't even know where to get thick gloves. I'll probably have to buy that. Water skin with water. Wheat roll. Dried meat. 70 beetroot. Wheat porridge. Dried meat. Dried fish meat. Broadleaf plantain. I wonder if I can just make wheat bread and porridge. Or not make, like buy. Also, I think I need the drying rack fish from the fisherman's hut. Oh, no. I can actually... Okay. Alright. That... Okay. Excuse me, folks. Pardon me, I just ran them over. What if I take the fish... We're sitting in here. Yes, all of the perch. Yeah. Excuse me, pardon me. Do I need to prepare it at... Uh-oh. I've got a workbench. Nope. Maybe this is something I can do at a campfire at my house. Let's see if that works. Simple fireplace. I can do roasted fish meat. That is in fact not what I need. Shit. I think I do actually need a fishing hut. I could also do a fishing hut and just build it and not put anyone in it. But I don't particularly want to do that. What is wrong, folks? Is it the same thing again? Smithy, you're out of stuff? You sure are, aren't ya? Alright, intensity 1%. 1% intensity. Do I need to put him in something else? Like a different... You know what? Let's pause that. Let's pause. Let's, how about a workshop? Let's make small wicker baskets that I will sell in town. And let's stick the blacksmith in there. Let's stick that in there. Let's do that. No assignments, no resources. Let's just remove that assignment because it's fine. Still saying you don't have enough? Okay, we're good. We're good, just hadn't updated. So let's try that. Let's just do workshop and have him work on some, half a basket a day. That's all we can have him work on. That way he's at least somewhat busy. And then we can swap him back and forth stuff. Yeah. Right, Smithy. Not Smithy, the fishing hut. That has the workbench and the drying rack inside. Before I commit to building a whole new building, let me check it, look it up. Dry fish Diva Dynasty. Dried fish meat. Okay, one fish meat. Okay, how do I make a fish meat? Oh, you have to gut fish the workbench in the fishing hut. Okay, so I do, in fact, need the fishing hut. Okay. You would think a workbench is a workbench. It doesn't really matter what kind of spot it's in, but no. No, no, no. Fishing hut. The object must be placed on water. Finally. I've been wanting to put stuff on water this whole time. Oh, I really can just, I'd stick them in the water, huh? That's amazing. I'd love to build like a fishing village. I think that would be really cool. I stick that like... I stick that like right there. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can plot that around. Let me switch it around. Survival fishing hut. About right there. And then we'd be able to go up that way. Don't you know? I don't really like it being over here. Let's destroy that. Let's stick this. Alright, so I'm coming from right here. Spin around and spot. Should probably need it to be like... Okay. And then maybe we can put thing all the way down here, maybe. Or maybe I'll just leave it as it is. If you put it in build mode. Oh good, I have access to all the things. Very nice. Alright, now I just need logs. Which means I'm gonna go cut down some more trees. Swap to my axe. Put my axe away.
But not much. How do you do? Have a nice day.
Okay. He's like, living here kind of sucks, but at least there's a roof over my head. And it's like, you know what? You're right. At least there is a roof over your head. So we should at least be grateful. Hello, Doe. I did not mean to hit you with my axe. She literally ran into my axe. She quite literally ran into my axe. Now I'm gonna have to track her down and kill her. Because she's in pain. And I feel like a bad person if I just leave her suffering. So you? Are you the one? Leak and blood everywhere? To you. No, I think it's you. Oh, it's you. It is you. Alright. There we go. Alright. I'd feel like such a monster if I just left her running around in agony. It was simply more humane. I try not to cut down so many trees in one single area because I don't want to literally like deforest the forest. I think that would be bad. Are you actually the doe that was hurt? Fine, come get me. Come get me. Interesting, so blocking has no actual effect. Very interesting. I cannot block the boar. Hello, Zintifer, you've awoken? I'm carrying too much. Yeah, I slaughtered 2 animals on the way to cut down trees. Grab some sticks. I'm setting up the town to be basically self-sufficient. They're not quite there yet, because they do need direction. Hello again. But they're not terrible. Alright. Fishing hut. Work on that. Alright, I needed more logs now. Oh, is my hat almost broken? Oh, my basic hat is almost broken. From how often I was getting my shit rocked. It also damages your gear. That makes sense, unfortunately. No? Come here. Birch tree. I'm thinking that some of my next skill points are probably going to go into something that gives me more stamina, because I run out really quick. And I mean, I am playing as a normal human person, so it doesn't make sense that I'd have a bunch of stamina all the time, especially if I'm like literally felling trees. There's a boar over there. But still. Hello, doe. I'm just trying to make sure I actually got the right here. I won't chase him with the axe out. I want to make sure I actually got the right doe. But you know what? I don't think I can catch up with her, so... So I'll just hope. I was low on sticks before I went out and chopped these trees down. And that is no longer the case. Good, I was just pushing the log the whole time up. Very cool of me. Now let's trudge back home. This is me at full speed. I am sprinting. Yeah, we'll stop for a water drink in the middle of the lake, middle of the river. Ooh, new building unlocked, resource storage too. Very nice. This game is so nice. I really like that it has survival elements, and I like the building system and all that. But it's also not unforgiving, and that's really nice. Because when things are unforgiving, they're unforgiving. I should have everything I need to complete this. And then tomorrow I will go see if I can buy stuff in town. So if I can get that wheat bread and the porridge, 1 wheat bread, 1 porridge, then I'm good and I can complete that quest. But I don't know if they'll have that for sale. I'm hoping they will. I will have to, I guess, check, oh, the workbench is outside. That makes sense. You know what? That makes sense. Let's just do, yeah, fish meat. Finally, fish meat. And then we'll dry it. There's still no water. Alright, so I can do regular dried meat, which is pretty cool, and then dried fish meat. Let's dry all the fish meat at once. A little bit less than a minute. That's good. So we'll get that going. And then I'm thinking maybe the inn, like the main tavern, might have bread and porridge. At the very least, maybe some of the food people do. I think there's a vendor that sells food. There may not though. I could just look it up, but I also don't want to look it up. No, I convinced myself. I'll look it up. Porridge, Medieval Dynasty, and see if there's a vendor that sells it, because if they don't, it'll save me a trip, at least. Okay. inventory. Alright. I have joints in the kitchen. Okay. So there's cooks in the kitchens. Alright, I know it. That, yeah. Okay. Oh, is it not something I can actually buy? Oh, no. Oh, it doesn't look like it is. Shit. Okay, so if not porridge, what about wheat bread? It's a food item. Yes, I'm aware of that. You build it in the kitchen. Oh no. What if I look up something basic, like soup? Is that something I can get from somewhere? No. What if I just look up medieval dynasty? Can you buy food from villagers? There might be some. Okay, there might be vendors that sell food. Okay. Okay. If that's the case, we're good. We're golden. Because I have that. Should probably make that my active thing. Okay. All I need is gonna be the wheat bread and the porridge because I have dried fish meat, dried meat, broadleaf plantain. I can grab that real quick. I just need 5. Accept. And then I just need porridge and wheat bread. And I don't have porridge yet. I don't have porridge yet. Or wheat bread, because wheat bread requires eggs, and I don't have hens. Okay, I have some oat grain. I have some oat grain on me. Hold the fuck up. I needed 70 oat grain, and I'm growing a fuck ton of oat grain right now. What if I grab some of this oat grain? Grab like 5 of this oat grain. Can I make porridge? Do I need a bowl? I might need a bowl. That's not the kitchen. This is the kitchen. Okay, and the cauldron. I had a bowl on standby. This is good. This is good. Ta-da! Porridge. I only needed the 1. Alright, let's drop this off. If I can find a vendor that sells wheat bread. If I can find a vendor that sells wheat bread, then I'm good. Alright. And that's going to be up in Quantica.
I need to work on that.
She's good. She's chill. Let's go walk to town. Really hoping there's a vendor that sells food. All I need is that wheat bread. That is literally all I need. Hold on, I'm unplugging my headset. Ugh. It was charging. Okay. There we go. I was charging, and it was kind of pulling funny on my ear, and my ear hurts. Very not cash money. Is there a vendor here who sells food? I hope there's a vendor here that sells food. What about here at the tavern?
How do you do?
The
Where can I
worst
find...
things out this time of year.
Okay, that doesn't help me. Goods. Materials.
Oh, it's you again. Have a nice day.
What about you,
Oh,
Bartlim?
it's you again.
Show me your wares. Do you have wheat bread? Please. Please tell me you have wheat bread. Doesn't look like he has wheat bread. He's wheat beer. He has wheat beer.
Wants to see my wares? So long.
What about anybody, child?
Hello.
Ludomila, do you maybe have anything? No.
Only the best products keep good luck.
Okay. Right. I don't even unlock the recipe for it for a while, so that's not like an option that I have. A new scheme's opened up. Oh, the straw humility. Ah, very nice. Very nice. That's, you know, that's worth buying the scheme for right now. Right now. I would also like the shutters, but we'll get to it. Oh, and the standing fireball that requires linen bread. Clay flower pot. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Do, 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 do. Okay. Do any, let me just actually look this up. Do any vendors in medieval Dynasty sell wheat bread? Who the, okay. So there's somebody in Piastovia, which is where I am. Someone named Kinga? Slava. Slav. Arlen. Fucking who? This is someone in the kitchen. Is this not the kitchen?
Our king will go down in history as the most forgettable.
I wonder if they're lying to me. Oh, wait. This vendor has a cooking pot above their head.
it's you again.
Posnamir, do you have wheat bread, my good sir? I'll pay you a pretty penny for it. Oh, thank goodness.
Best goods in the
It was 45 coins. It was worth it. Alright. Oh, 30 meters. Someone needs my help.
How are you?
Oh, is it you? He doesn't know much about me. Okay. Can I have my own house quest? No.
Goodbye.
Oh, that was just showing me where his thing is.
The only time when you're not sure if you're studying for a tweet.
Okay. Alright. I would like to take the cart up to Clonica. I don't like walking.
How do you do?
How can I get to Clonica? It's 160. Let's go. That's kind of expensive, but it's fine. Thank you, my good sir. I'll probably just throw myself down a cliff to get out. To get home. We call that a little speed boost. Okay, he's all the way over here. I remember that. I do remember that. He's a hunter, so he lives by himself. Hey bud, I brought all the things. Took me like a full season. Thank you for all you've done. I thought the whole situation through and decided to change my ways and show my father he can count on me. At least my conscience will be clear. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll actually settle as a craftsman in his workshop. In that case, good luck to you. Oh!
Chopping wood, chopping animals, and two entirely different
Plus
things.
300 renown. I like that. Thank you. Like that quite a bit. And I got leather and a deer skull. And I think like $500, which is fantastic. It doesn't get much better than that. Looking at all the different crafts people. You know what? He did just pay me money.
Hello there.
I can't get to my village yet. Yeah. Let's go back to Pistovia. And I can walk from there. Thank you, good sir. Have some sip. Thirsty. Oh, you know what? I want to pick up straw. I should probably wait until I get home. It's a bit dark out. I want to hang the straw in their houses as a decoration. There we go. I can see my village popping up. I should really gather up the clay tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day of the season.
I can hear my stomach rumbling.
My character is so hungry. Have some dried meat. And And then I have leather. Okie dokie. Deer skull. Let me grab the straw out of that. Or let me at least look at it. I have 101 straw. I can decorate their houses in the morning when it's not so incredibly dark out. And I mean, it's not like this dark. I'm just out of breath. Like this. This is full brightness. This is full brightness. So yeah, we'll do it during the day when there's light. And we sleep. I believe it is the final day of the season. Let's find out if I'm right. Looks like I'm right. You can kind of see it at the top there, but we'll see. Ooh, much brighter. Very nice. And grab all the straw. Let's grab like 50 straw.
The road goes ever on and on, down from the ground.
And then I want to decorate. Let's decorate in slot 2. Takes 10 for that, of course. Where's slot 2? Oh, it's right there. This is slot 2. That's cool. Very cool and chill. Are they excited about it? Oh, they are excited about it. This is great. This is fantastic. Let's decorate slot 4. Ooh, which is over there. Alright, I can see that now. And then slot 3 is over the bed. You know, I do want to put it in my house too. Pretty excited about that. Let's do slot 3 over my bed. There we go. We got some straw up there. It's a good day.
My grandpa used to say, when nothing hurts.
I will admit this is a lot of planks. Because it's a wooden tile roof, so. Alright, that'll have to be enough for right now. Okay. Okay, very cool. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Technology. So I left those straw Camille. I know there'll be taxes due at the end of winter. So I do need to keep some money on me.
Marriage is built on love, but at this point I'd love to have a loveless one at least.
Volislava, are you the one, or Volislava, are you the one who's married? No, that's Pepe and Malvina. Okay, so you're not married. She's complaining about her marriage, but she's not married yet. It's you know, she's doing her best. Guess that's life. Last little bit of straw down. You know what? I've earned the deer skull. I'm gonna put the deer skull up. I tried doing it last night, and I put it up and decided I didn't like it because it wasn't centered. because it automatically centers here, but this bed's not centered. So I was gonna put it over here instead, and when you try to move it, it just disappears out of existence. And that's just like been a known bug. Look at that, look at that, oh my god, and now I can never move that, otherwise the deer skull will hop out of existence. Okay. This is good. This is cool. This is chill. You know what? I have a lot of alcohol to sell. What if I go sell all of my alcohol? None of it I made, by the way, but this is stuff that I have found abandoned by the wayside. And it sells for a decent amount. So there's no reason not to. And there's also like beer bottles, which I can also sell. Fur. You know what? I'll bring some fur to sell as well. Alright. I'm a little bit over encumbered, that's fine. This will do. This will do. Right, and then on the way back, I should hit those clay deposits. That's what I should do. You know, if you think about it, this means that every time I go into town, I'm getting a bath, whether I like it or not. Because I do have to wade through the river to get there. I can't help but notice these walls here are, curved. Just very interesting to me. I imagine it was just easier to make the assets that way, though.
Ice rises are as certain as sun rises.
Okay, can I
How is life treating you?
sell them to you? Okay, I can sell you a few things. Okay, I can sell you the wine. Mead. He doesn't have enough
Want to
coins.
see my wares?
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. He has, oh, never mind, he has $7
Good luck.
left. Who am I going to sell to next?
Hail, friend.
Can I sell you my fun and exciting alcohol? She says yes. Yes, you may. And now I have 2,000 coins.
Have a good day.
Perfect. In and then out. Just schmoovin'. There's fish. If I had my fishing spears on me, I could use them to catch fish. However, I am good on meat right now. Meat is not something I'm hurting for. Alright, let's start at the furthest deposits. Excuse me, Mr. Fox. Ooh, looks to be a barrel maybe washed up over there on the shore. Let me get this clay deposit and then I'll find out. This might just be a rock. It was. It was a rock. That was the saddest thing ever. Well, back home I go. Put the torch away. And that was also a rock. Oh my goodness. I'm getting bamboozled at every turn. Originally, I would get a bunch of clay, that way I can make daub and then have wattle and daub houses, but if I'm switching over to stone now, and I am, then what I really need is actually limestone. That's what I need for the insulation, not daub anymore. However, clay can be used to make, I think, like clay jars and stuff, which I can then sell for a profit, so it's fine. Does the clay deposit actually show up? Oh, it does! That's nice. It's kind of like I can see if I missed any. But generally the ground gets very red because it's red clay. So you can typically see. I've also learned that if you look really closely on a map, you can see where there's going to be a clay deposit. But you can tell one's going to be here because it's very red over here on the map. And then... let's see here, where else? Where else? Like, this is also going to be a clay deposit. Because it's red and splotchy. Over here, clay deposit. So, that's just something cute and fun. You can also see where everything's laid out on my village. Oh! I love it. I love it so much. Fruits of my labor. And clay's heavy too. That's why I started at the end and worked my way forward. The way once it was heavy, I was already in the direction of going home. I'm a little bit worried about the closeness of my town to that dilapidated building, which I can't do anything with. And I'm not sure I can build near it either. So I'm a tad worried about that, but I'm thinking if we give it a wide enough berth, it won't be a problem. So... we now have 237 clay, aka 118.5 kilograms worth of clay. We are good on clay. Actually, you know what? I have him making baskets, right? I have him making baskets. What if instead of that, in the workshop, what if instead I have him making... never mind. I guess I'll perhaps never mind. Honestly, a clay vase with chicory. Clay vase. That would be nice, but... Nothing I can do about that. I have a bunch of clay whenever we start getting ready into it, though. And that can be, like, our production. Hello, get some vase with the flowers in it. And that's how we will make money. Our money moves. Okay, we have some more planks and logs now. We have exactly enough planks for this final piece, but not enough for the last bit. I need 12 planks, and then everything will be fine. Well, let's decorate this. Let's put the straw thing up. We can decorate the foundation. We can! Oh shit, I can already put down... Oh. I can put down rugs. This is amazing. I bet that'll boost their happiness, especially if we put down multiple rugs, because it's all just fur. And I have a bunch of fur because I haven't been using it. All of the fur. All 103 fur. All 103 fur. Let's start putting everything down. Okay, slot 1, goat fur rug. Slot 2, badger fur. Slot 3, boar fur. Slot 4, which is over here again. More goat fur. Amazing. Some of them take more fur than others, and I was wondering if maybe they'll enjoy something that takes more fur. Like maybe it'll have more warmth. So, that's why there's a variety of them. That's why there's a variety. Okay, how are we doing on happiness now? Oh, it's going up. It's going up ever so slightly. Tell me theirs isn't going up. Oh, okay, their happiness did go up. Okay. Alright. I can make their house more nice and welcoming. So worth it. Oh, it's so worth it. What about shutters? Can I... I will buy this game. Thankfully, we start with all the patterns already unlocked. It's just a matter of getting all of the dye that we need. Anything that just uses... there's nothing that just uses the primaries. Like, this is red, green, orange. Is it blue, red, green, orange. Red, blue, green, orange. Yellow, blue, red, green, and orange. Yellow, red, green, and black. Yellow, red, green, orange, black. Blue, green, orange, decolorizer. It's gonna be a little while till we can get there for that. And then we can also just actually dye the entire house, but I don't really like the look of the entire house completely dyed and colored. And now we just need planks. So we'll wait until she's done at the end of the day making planks and see how many planks we have left over that we need to get and make ourselves. Because that's fine. We can do that. Get the fur down. You know what? How much limestone do we have? Copper ore, we have 5. It's not a lot. Limestone, we have 17. We have 17. Can I add insulation even though it's not... Oh, I can add insulation even though it's not done yet. I love that. Okay, I need you from inside the house though. Otherwise I'm too far away.
Nothing is true. Everything's permitted.
Alright. Oh, I don't have enough technology for porridge with berries. Why does it take so long for that to happen? Because oats, wooden bowl, and berries, those are all things you get early game. This is so sad. I'll make this at least. Alright, that's all the food I can make. What else do I need for that? So technology, to get to the sewing hut. Ooh, I'm close. 92.88 out of 100 points. Let's see here. Smithy. Okay. Make some copper bars. See what that does. Ta-da! That's how easy it is. Those two brought up 2 points, went from 92 to 94. I'll never craft that into bronze. Oh, new level in production. Damn, I got so excited. Okay. I mean, Inspector mode doesn't consume stamina. It's pretty good. Faster building, less stamina consumption during building. Faster crafting. Let's do faster building. And then, how are we doing on this? 97. Okay. let's craft 2 stone sickles. As I'm sure they will need them next season. You know, to harvest all of the oats when they come in. And then let's also do a stone hoe. $98 out of 100. I won't have any money if I do any of that, unfortunately. Is there anything else in the kitchen that I can craft? Anything at all? About flour. Can I make flour? I'll also should drop these off. Oh, 2 people suddenly need stuff. What happened? Extraction. Woodshed. Oh. Their axe broke. Okay. Okay, an axe. Alright. That's all we needed. Very good. Let's make some flour. Perfect. Flatbread, and let's make 12 of them. See how long that takes. About a minute. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now we're just waiting. Now we're just waiting. Do.
The king is the king. As long as he doesn't poke his nose into my business, I don't poke my nose into his.
I'm gonna have to get them more water after this as well. I'm doing all this cooking in the hopes that this will finally unlock my ability to use a loom. But, you know, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yes. Perfect. He's sewing hut 1. All that bread. Worked so hard. Buildings. Alright, this is going in production. Sewing hut 1. Has a spinning wheel, the loom, and the tailoring table inside. This is great. We're gonna completely... I guess I didn't need to turn it around. Okay, my plan was to do something like this. However, I was gonna put animals back here. So maybe like back here like this. That's where it'll go. Leave all this area behind this one open, but everything else is fine. Or maybe I'll even take this and spin it. Ooh, I bet that's a good idea, actually. Alright, give me that. Can I move? Oh, I can't move the ground, can I? Right. Let's move. Place it over here. And then move this over here. What are the obstacles? Is it the road? I bet it's the fucking road. Alright, let's destroy the gravel road. We can adjust it in a minute. Alright, now we move again. That is pretty good. I'm gonna back it up though. Oh, dang, guess I can't. Yeah, back it up more like that. Alright. So do that, and then road. Can I put a road down here? Oh, I can. This is great. And then I will go ahead and destroy this sewing hut foundation, because I don't need that. And then we will build building this. Hello, CBM. Hello, hello. It's in production. Sewing hut. And that way we can leave the whole back end open for animals. Whenever we eventually get to them. we are banking on that part. Okay, this isn't quite as straight as I was hoping it would be. A little bit of a slant to it. I think it's because of this though. Let's scoot that over here. And then over here like such. That road is giving me problems. You can put a road on top of a building, but you can't put a building on top of a road. Thank you for asking. I am doing well today. The only downside right now is that I'm out of water and I'm thirsty. But I am doing well. Are you doing well? Alright, that's a little bit better. Let's try and line this up in the fucking dark. Not my brightest idea. Oh, it's actually not bad. Okay. Let's do... Okay. And now we can put the sewing hut down. all the way up like that. And it's okay if it's not perfectly lined up, because we can move it once it's built. Woohoo! Foundation and stones. Perfect. We have those. We've built a lot of just buildings this season. I just need 6 more planks. Alright, well, let's go drink some water. Let's also craft some buckets of water, since I have those in my inventory and I need to give them water, otherwise they will go thirsty. Oh, a new level in extraction! This is delightful. Extraction. 2 skill points. Okay, I can increase my carry weight, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Fully upgraded. 15 kilogram increase in carry weight. Fuck yeah. I'll be able to carry so many more full trees in my back pocket. This is great. Alright, all the buckets of water. It's in there. Flatbread. Or pottage, however it's pronounced, that's in there too. You are alright? That is good. Alright is good. How goes the building? The building goes well. I don't think I have a lot of money. Oh, I have a decent amount of money. Okay. Alright. Okay, because I'm gonna go to sleep, and it's gonna be the next season. It's gonna be the next season. And sometimes they give you things in between seasons. And it's completely at random. Oh shit, I went to bed and woke up in the single bed. Whack. Ha ha! Look at all those oats. Look at all those oats. Oh my goodness. Alright. Management. Those are all ready. Are we going to be ready? To harvest everything. I will grab 1 bronze sickle. I need to have it in my hand. Bronze sickle, we'll put that in the first slot. Can't just hold it down. Oh, I can hold it down! I'm sure from an outside view I probably look like a maniac. That is sleepwalking. It's kind of alarming. Right. Okay. Okay. We have so many things now. Look at all the oats! And we're gonna turn all that into oat grain afterwards, and it's gonna take 5 bajillion years. I should probably see how long it's gonna take, actually. Oat grain. Craft me nothing but grain. I have a lot of oat grain already. I'm just watching the numbers go up. God, look at it go. Alright, okay. I have 266 currently on me. He can continue harvesting the rest of it. See if he actually does it or not. Oh shit, I think he is. Oh, it's taking him ages though.
Have you ever done any quest for the king?
I'm glad I'm working on it. Alright. Okay, bronze sickle, that goes back in there. Just the regular standard oats that goes in there. We got so much straw from that. Oh my goodness. This is fantastic. Straw, that goes in there. I think I'm putting oat grain just like in here. Yeah, I'm putting regular oat grain in here. He needed 70. Let's just transfer all of it and then grab 70 from that. Right. 70. Perfect. And then let me drop off my bronze bars, since I just had those sitting around as well. Alright.
I need it to grow cabbage.
And then the compost bin. Yep, that's all rot now. Perfect. It's currently the first day of autumn. We've already had a very productive morning. Oh, the mushrooms are out. This is great. This is fantastic. And now I just hustle on over to the city so I can drop them off. This is something that the king asked for. So hopefully I should get a lot of renown points. And my people will be more happy because I'm helping the king. Which is also like counterintuitive because some of them are like, the king is a king as long as he doesn't stick his nose into my business, I won't stick my nose into his. And they also say things like, this king will be the most forgettable in all of history. But then also, if you help the king, they're like, this is great. You're a great person. I am so happy to be here. So it's, that part's a little bit odd. But we make do. Hello, here's your grain. Plus 240.
How can I help you?
Alright. King doesn't know much about me or my people. Can I name my village? No.
Have a good day.
Well, I completed the big herald quest. That's all I got. Alright. Hose before bros, 9 wooden hose, 2 copper hammers, 4 linen fabric, stone and limestone. You know what? Let's accept stone and limestone and wooden hose. Those are the things that I will work on next. You know, I don't necessarily need to go home to do all that. I don't necessarily need to go home for that. I just need to find a hill nearby that has limestone in it. do that. Can I mine any of these? I don't think I can mine any of these rocks in town. Yeah. It's on their land. What about these? No. Oh, but I can mine these rocks. Very good. Alright. Okay. It has been 3.5 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Let me write down on my note. Hose and stones. In parentheses, quests. And then also finish house. And then maybe gathering firewood? Question mark. Finish house, and then with an arrow next to it, insulate house. Insulate it. Because if I can insulate it for winter comes, I will invite another person in. This is a good plan. It's a good plan. Solid plan. Strong plan. Anyway, it is currently almost 2 a.m. for me, and I will be back technically later tonight for more of this. We will be, it looks like, closing out the end of year 2 and finishing more houses, gathering firewood, completing quests. I don't know how much renown it takes for me to actually get on the map. I have never gotten that far, and I'm excited to figure out how much it takes. Exactly, it's a solid plan. It's a good, strong, solid plan. I have a good spot to pick up in the morning. I don't know why I said morning. It's gonna be at night. But technically it is right after I wake up, so it is kind of my morning. Anyway, yeah, that's got a very solid line there. So anyway, I'm gonna pet Zin. Pet. He's curled up in a ball. He's snoozing. It's nice and warm in here. He's cozy. And I will see you all later this evening. And don't forget, I also have I have it updated in my stream calendar, and then you will also be sent a notification if you have notifications on, and then if you're in my Discord, you will also get a notification because I send out notifications when I go live. So I will see you then. Hope you all have a great rest of your night or morning or day or evening or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And if you could give any pets that you have a little pat on the head for me, that would be fantastic. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And thanks for stopping in too, CBM. Alrighty. Let me save this real quick. Let me save. Merc stream. Perfect. Actually, you know what? I already did that one. Do merc stream BB. Perfect. Alright. Main menu. The menus are always so pretty too. Oh, the art. You can tell there's so much passion in this game. Anyway, I will see you all later this evening. Alrighty. Bye-bye!